not a game, it's a rich thing.
These dark days call for crimson nights, so when the sun sets, the crimson moon rises.
Good evening, Crimson Knights. Welcome to the stream. How is everybody doing? Hope you're doing well. That's always what I hope. You know what I mean? Maddie, how's it going? Good to see you. How are you? Good to see you, Maddie. Move this. We got the NBA game going on right now. Knicks are up 2-0 in the best of 7 series. It basically means first to 4 wins, so we'll see how that goes. Personally, I'm pulling for the Knicks because the Knicks are basically Villanova's team. And I've always been a Villanova fan / Villanova is in the Philadelphia area. So even though it's the New York team, it feels like kind of Philly team in a way. Maddie said, last night's stream seemed good. I'm halfway done with watching it. We had a fun time. We went through all the different... We went through all of the different showcases from last week. The PlayStation State of Play, the Summer Game Fest, and the Xbox Showcase. We went through all of them. We watched pretty much every trailer. We skipped a couple or kind of like scrubbed through them a couple. But for the most part, we watched everything and reacted to them. I put a giant poll in the Discord about which of the games that really stood out from those showcases that you guys are most excited about. So you can vote on your top 3 games that you're most excited about, the games that you personally want to play, that you want to see streamed on this channel. You know, however you want to do it, but you can vote in the Discord. We had a good time. Maddie said, I'm okay, can't be any better. 2 of my friends are hurt right now. Don't know if you've been on Discord today at all. Not really, but I did see that you posted. So you said the only reason I missed last night's stream was because Marshall and Savannah needed me because his last grandparent passed away. Sorry to hear that, Maddie. Was it like sudden, or was it kind of expected, like declining, or? I no longer have any grandparents left. My last grandparent passed away maybe 4 or 5 years ago now, I want to say. Maybe I think that's when it was. I don't remember exactly, but I think it was 4 or 5 years ago. But yeah, it feels weird to lose your last grandparent. Obviously, it's really sad, but it's also weird when it's like, wow, like my parents' generation, my parents are like now the oldest people in our family, which is kind of crazy. You know what I mean? But I give my love to them. I know that's tough. The one comfort is, you know, if your grandparents are passing away, hopefully they lived a good long life, you know? So you can take some comfort in that. Leah, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. I did sprain my ankle again, Leah. My ankle is a giant ball. It is so swollen. It's painful. And I'm just mad at myself. Dang it. Can't believe I sprained my ankle again, man. I did go to urgent care. I got an x-ray just to make sure that I didn't break anything. And they confirmed I did not break anything as far as they could see. But I'm probably going to have to go to an orthopedic, you know, specialist and get an MRI or something and see if I tore anything, because even from the last sprain, it was still hurting after like 6 weeks. I really shouldn't have gone out there. I'm an idiot. I know. I'm an idiot. I know. I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have gone out there. Should have postponed. I know. But I'm an idiot. I was like, well, if I just wrap it up and be careful, take it easy, I'll be all right. It was too treacherous. It's just too treacherous, man. I felt that way because I did an 8-mile run, but it was on blacktop. I did an 8-mile run and like my ankle was fine. So I was like, okay, like I'm good, you know. I know my ankle's not 100% better, but I did an 8-mile run and I was all right. But I did not appreciate how much different it is to run on the blacktop, just nice, smooth, paved surface, versus trying to run through a field. And I paid for it, so dang it. A chronic respiratory disease, so maybe it kind of was a little bit expected, though. Leia said, try to soak your ankle at least 2 or 3 times a day with Epsom salt, because that will take down the swelling and everything. And try to find you some Epsom salt that deals with sprains. I do have Epsom salt, and so I'll try to take your advice on that. See if I can bring the swelling down, but ultimately I just need to go to a specialist and get it checked out and just see if I tore anything. If I did tear anything, it's not like there's necessarily anything they're going to do about it, because they're probably not going to do surgery or anything like that. It's just going to be like, oh yeah, you tore it. And now that's your ankle, you know? Stretch your ankle so that you can live with it better. That's basically what they're going to say. Maddie said, doctors told their family we think he can make it close to the end of the year unless it worsens. Okay. So, you knew it was a matter of time, but maybe you thought you had more time than you did. Guys, I'm upset because I think that I lost my wedding ring at this race. I realized it today. I had put it in this bag. I put my wedding ring and my necklace, my chain, in a bag while I was racing. But I didn't realize that the bag had a hole in it. And I think the necklace and my ring fell out of the bag through the hole. So I'm pretty sad about that, man. I had that ring for 14 years. And I lost it. On the one hand, I know it's just like a piece of metal, you know? So on the one hand, it doesn't matter. But on the other hand, it's like, man, I feel really sad. Like, I feel really sad that I lost it. I just feel dumb. Can't believe I lost it. Anyways, Crimson Knights, tonight we are jumping back into Final Fantasy XIV. We're just going to do some Final Fantasy XIV. Get a little bit later start to the stream than usual because was actually doing some World Cup stuff. Got to go to a little World Cup friendly match, which was fun. So we're getting started a little bit later, but we'll still, you know, do hour and a half, 2 hours of Final Fantasy XIV. As always, we'll jump in and we'll continue the conversation while we're gaming. Leah said, my mother nearly lost her diamond on her wedding ring. She had to go in and take her wedding ring in, get her wedding ring repaired because she nearly lost her diamond on her ring. Now, if we lost the Crimson Wife's diamond ring, that I would be much more upset about because that is actually valuable. That's actually valuable, like, in and of itself. You're like, man, that's a big loss, value-wise. He died on Marshall's anniversary? Is that what you're saying? All right, before we do anything, why don't we do this? Let's go to the gold saucer! Aw, that's rough. 3rd anniversary. Sorry to hear all that, Maddie. That's tough. Again, my condolences. My heart goes out to them. All right, let's see if our gambling paid off, Crimson Knights. Jumbo Cackpot consolation prize on that one. We guessed 6769. The winning number was 7110. All right, any more? Let's see. Then we guessed 9420. We got the 0 correct, so we got 4th place prize. Good, good, good. Then we guessed 4206, and we just got a consolation prize again. So we didn't get much from that. Let's try again. All right, Crimson Knights, I need some 4-digit numbers. Give me some 4-digit numbers, Crimson Knights. What do we got? How about this? Maddie said that they were 57 minutes and 32 seconds into the movie. 57:32. All right. Now I need another 4-digit number. Another 4-digit number, Crimson Knights. You remember when your mom picked out her wedding ring? She's had it for about 22 years now. Wow.
Time to take a sip of G Fuel.
Is that dog pool? I gotta increase the text size on these alerts, man. I don't have G Fuel, but I do have, as the Peanut would say, silly juice. All right, 1974. Okay, 1974. I need one more 4-digit number. What do we got?
Excellent raid, gentlemen. Excellent raid.
What do we got? One more 4-digit number. All right, let's see. 6. We'll go. All right, I took one number from Maddie, one number from Leia. Let's go with Dogpool. Welcome, Dogpool. 6420. So now we have one from Maddie, one from Leia, one from Dogpool. 6420. All right. So the drawing's not till Saturday, so we won't know if we won until next week. But now we just get back to our regularly scheduled program. Back to Ishgard! Let's go! 420 for the win. I mean, 420. So Maddie, basically we're buying, we just bought 3 lottery tickets inside of the game, inside of, Final Fantasy XIV in the Gold Saucer. And if we win, like, if we guess the exact number, we would get, like, 1,000,000 Gold Saucer points, and we could, like, get fun things. It's basically like if you went to the arcade and got a bunch of tickets. But yeah, that's why I needed some 4-digit numbers for the weekly Cactpot lottery at the Gold Saucer. 1974 was the year I was born, says Leah. Maddie said 6/7/23 was their wedding day. Okay. Oh, that's a good one. Well, I went with 5/7/32 because that was a much less important number, but that was the number you said for how far they were into endgame. So I used that. But 6/7/23. Remember that, and we can do it next week. I'm gonna keep needing 4-digit numbers every week while we're playing this game, because I'm gonna keep doing it. So, think of your 4-digit numbers for the lottery, and we'll just keep on trying. The sins of antiquity! Alfino is lost in thought. We must press on with our mission. Taru, pray return to your duties at Forgotten Night. Let us go and speak with Sir Aymeric, Crimson. I worry for his well-being. If you'll remember, one of the sons got killed, unfortunately. Dogpool said 5147 next time. Seems like a good number. Is there a significance of that number? Proceed to the seat of the Lord Commander, Sir Aymeric.
My friends, I am in your debt.
Think nothing of it. Your wounds are healing well, I trust.
Really, Dogpool? Really?
Some wounds do not heal.
Next thing, you're gonna say 8008 or something like that.
The founding. The scriptures, 1,000 years of lies, all to deceive the common man. Nay, our own brothers and sisters. For the blood of the Knights 12 flows within all our veins. You knew this to be true. You knew, and you concealed it.
I should be interested to hear how you came by this knowledge. But yes, you have the right of it. The architects of Ishgard, King Thordan and his Knights 12, entrapped and butchered the great worm, Ratatoskr. That they might partake of her eyes and thereby transcend their mortal limits. Upon learning of their treachery, Nidhogg was consumed with a murderous and justified rage. I dare say you know what followed.
The great worm slew the king and half of his knights.
Aye, but Nidhogg was subdued, and his eyes plucked from their sockets by the knights that remained. Their one mistake was to show mercy, for from his brother Hreysvelgr did Nidhogg receive a new eye, thus rejuvenating his form and empowering him to embark upon an eternal quest for vengeance.
Whilst Thordan's son Haldreth took one of Nidhogg's eyes and learned to wield its power in defense of his people.
Thus was the first Azure Dragoon born, and ever since that time, his honored successors have risen to drive Nidhogg from our lands whenever the worm has returned to plague us. I ask you, my son, will you answer for my sins? Will your son and his son answer for me as well?
What do you mean?
If a man cannot atone for his sins in the course of his all too fleeting life, must his progeny then be held to account? Must every subsequent generation be judged as well? Thorin's betrayal of Ratatoskr was an unconscionable, unforgivable sin. Should we then, as his descendants, meekly surrender ourselves to an eternity of punishment? Nay, say I. I would not see our children sacrificed in a vain attempt to appease an implacable foe. Dragons are not like us, my son. To they who live forever, the wrongs of antiquity are as those of yesterday. No reparations shall ever suffice. This fact alone should serve as ample justification for our actions. Yet some refuse to see it as such. For men like you, who yearn to commit themselves to a nobler cause, a more compelling narrative is required.
This is your solution. This is how you protect our people. You have given us a lost cause, a death sentence. With your compelling narrative, you but doom our countrymen to give their lives for a lie.
And they do so gladly. Highborn and lowborn alike are proud to serve, to fight and die for their country.
Not a fan of this king very much. Not a big fan.
And what would you say to them?
The truth, sir! The truth!
What would you tell the wives who have lost their husbands? The mothers who have lost their
We'll
sons?
tell them that their king's a
That their loved ones
POS.
died for naught? Over the course of 1,000 years, countless men have donned these robes, and every one of them came to accept the necessity of this solution. Once, I hoped you might come to accept it as well. Do not despair, my son. Soon I shall free us from the sins of antiquity.
He's gonna make all new sins that we're gonna be trapped by.
Bring about the change you so fervently desire. If he has spoken with others, I would have their names. Escort him to a cell and question him thoroughly.
Your Eminence.
Little flashback or something. Like he just had a bad taste in his mouth.
You saw something, did you not? A vision of the past?
Yeah, I sure did, dude.
So
That's
this
what my
is
voice
the
sounds
power
like in
of
the game.
Echo. Would that it had shown you a finer moment from my past. 'Twas an exercise in futility, as you saw. Faced with the firmity of his conviction and his many ready rejoinders, my words deserted me. To be frank, I am embarrassed to recall it.
A friend once impressed upon me the importance of differentiating between words, deeds, and beliefs. Were he here, I suspect he would judge your father's conviction to be no more than rank, self-serving delusion. Even so, I cannot help but wonder what manner of change he intends to bring about.
I have given some thought to that as well. During the battle within the vault, the Heavensward demonstrated strange and unnatural abilities.
Some say unnatural.
Aye, the manner in which Sir Zephyrin struck down Lord Horchefon was unlike anything I've ever seen before.
Yeah, so he, like, threw a laser spear at him. Killed him. Crazy stuff. It went through his shield, actually.
The spectacle called to mind King Thordan and his Knights 12 as they are depicted in scripture. Holy powers and all.
Mere fabrications, which have become objects of faith, instilled with the belief of countless devoted souls. 7 hells!
If Lady Iceheart can use her own body as a vessel for summoning, I see no reason why others could not.
Are the Heavensward truly so reckless?
Unbelievable.
As they fled, my father spoke of Aziz La.
Aziz La.
Though I know not what he intends, I fear no good shall come of it. His ambitions are too great, and his minions too powerful. We must find the Heavensward and stop my father before it is too late.
So we're all in agreement then. Dogpool said, did you know that you can take the B off dumb and add it to other words? Some people don't know that. Maddie said, Savannah and Marshall Thursday go to South Carolina, Friday the funeral, Saturday they come back. That's a pretty quick, that's a pretty quick turnaround on a funeral, huh? That's pretty fast. Matt said, Marshall's still the video of Savannah's grandparent meeting for the first time. They just have been watching it all day. Aw. Americ says, Master Moon, Master Alphino, I, Americ, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights of Ishgard, do hereby entreat the aid of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Our aid in preventing whatever it is that the Archbishop intends? Your aid in bringing him to justice. Too much blood has been spilled for the lies he perpetrated. No more. Life for death. I will have Sir Zephyrin's heart for what he did to Horchefon. I shall pursue him to the end of the world if I must. I thank you, Crimson.
Time to take a sip of
I've
G
heard
Fuel.
many men make such pledges, but you speak in earnest. Cheers, Dogpool! What are you drinking, Dogpool? I thank you, Crimson. I've heard oh wait, I just read that. Much has changed since our Order's founding, but our duty to combat the primal threat has not. If the Archbishop and the Heavensward are guilty of the crime of summoning, then Crimson and I will stop them. Would that I could join you in the pursuit, but alas, my father's absence has thrown our government into chaos, so I guess I can't go to battle with you, sorry. Ever since the founding of our nation, there has been an archbishop to serve as a guiding light for the masses, a force for stability to counterbalance the High House's ceaseless maneuvering. Convincing the people to recognize the truth of our origins would have been more difficult, even with my father's support. The road ahead is that much more fraught with peril without it. Yet, walk in it we must, for unity is more vital to our survival than ever. After all, Nidhogg's death did not mark the cessation of Dravanian hostilities. Far from it. We'll have great need of each other in the days to come. You may ever count on my lance, Sir Aymeric. To my dying breath, I shall defend Ishgard from the Horde. If I may, Lord Commander, I would like to assist the Scions in their search for the Archbishop. Crimson, Master Alphino, pray attend to me outside. Very well. With me, Crimson. I believe we have much to discuss. Piss and eating shit, says Dogpool. Well, that sounds lovely. Sounds lovely. You say you want a revolution, well, you know. That's the achievement. In search of the Soleil. Soleil. Lucia appears to have something to say. The Soleil was eastward bound, so I sent word to Camp Cloudtop on the off chance the airship passed nearby. Sure enough, Lady Lanietz. I don't know, man. What are these words and these names? I don't know how to pronounce any of this. It's not easy reading these scripts. I don't get paid enough for this. Informed me that it had been sighted by her scouts. Then the Archbishop somewhere in the Sea of Clouds? Or was, not long ago. The airship has not been seen since it had disappeared into the northern reaches near the Blue Window. Alas, because the region's firmly held by the Vanu Vanu and not easily accessible from Camp Cloudtop, House Halinate has yet to establish a foothold. We will need not only an airship, but a captain bold enough to risk the Beastman's wrath. I think we both know the perfect candidate, Crimson. Let us pay a visit to Master Garland at the Skysteel Manufactory. I see. Then I will take my leave for now. There are other matters which require my attention. Bet there are. We gotta get over to Sid, people. We gotta get to Sid. Actually, where am I going? Where am I going? Guess maybe this way? Let's learn. Let's learn how to navigate this place. Ishgard. Guess we gotta go over this way. And I believe we go over this way, if I'm not mistaken. Boom. Nailed it. I'm a genius. Oh, you're British! Ah, the dastardly duo. What mischief have you been getting up to lately? You haven't heard, have you? I hardly know where to start. He was a good man. Sid, have you ever heard of Azizla? The Archbishop spoke of it before he fled. No, but it's probably some source of phenomenal cosmic power that's key to his plans. From what he told Crimson, the Ascians tried to tempt him as they tempted Gaius with the ultimate weapon. Even if he spoke true about playing along, I can see him attempting to seize it. As if we needed another reason to pursue him. Well, I'm convinced. The Enterprise is at your disposal. Come to the airship landing when you're ready to depart. It's just as well. After pulling you out of the fire these last few times, I reckon I was due to deliver you into it. I reckon as well. Into the blue. Alfredo must see to one last thing before he departs. Into the fire, is it? In that case, I should inform Tataru of our plans. Pray go on ahead to the airship landing. I shall join you anon. Oh, the British guy lost. Boys have been hard at work preparing for our flight, and I'm pleased to say we're ready to depart. Yeah! That is, as soon as certain, Pray forgive me my lateness. Tataru and I had much to discuss. We still have no news of the missing scions, but she assures me that Urianger and Rael are pursuing promising leads. Come, come, we can continue this discussion aboard the Enterprise! Speak with Wedge.
Boo! You're British. You're British. You're British. Boo! You're British. You're British. I don't want to hear it. Oh,
I don't want to hear it. No! Check in on the NBA game, see how things are going. Oh, man. Oh, man! The others are waiting for you aboard the Enterprise, Crimson. Shall we get going? Actually, that's not what this guy sounds like. This little dude has, like, a surprisingly full, deep voice. Dogpole, do you mean the Knicks? The New York Knicks? Is that what you're trying to spell there?
To the northern reaches of the Sea of Clouds, where countless isles yet remained uncharted.
I like the random narrator guy.
In search of a mysterious land known as Azizlar, and the unmasked villain who sought to claim its secrets.
It's the Knicks. Maddie said Knicks, 64 to 57 at the half.
In their wake, they came.
I'm pretty sure the Knicks were down pretty good in this game as well, and they came back and took the lead by the half. Knicks are surprising a lot of people, but I'm telling you, I liked them. I liked them, and I'm so happy to see them winning. From here, Camp Cloudtop looks rather far. Ahem, be on your guard, Crimson. The Vanu could be anywhere, even watching us as we speak. Da, 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 da. I should put the game on in the background here, just so I can keep an eye on it while I'm running around in fantasy land here. All right, Alfino. Familiar faces. Alfino has a mind to start searching the blue window. Assuming the Soleil is here, I doubt she'll come to us. We should begin searching the aisles in earnest.
Give me 10 jumping jacks.
Dogpo, I can't, man. I can't do jumping jacks. I got a sprained ankle. I'll owe you. I'll happily owe you, but I cannot do jumping jacks right now.
That is why you fail.
Let me see if I can show you guys my ankle. All right, let me try to show you my ankle, just so you understand. Can't really see it. This right here is so swollen. It's hard to see. My ankle is so swollen. I'm not doing jumping jacks. Of course, we must remain vigilant for Vanu scouts as well. I would rather avoid needless bloodshed. This turned into an OF real fast. I knew someone was gonna say that. Somebody who really likes feet. Stand lookout at the aisle's eastern edge. Okay. All right, so we're supposed to go over here, and we're supposed to do a lookout. I like it up here. This is like a cool zone. You look around. You search the skies for the Soleil, but see nothing resembling the missing airship. Stand lookout farther to the north. Looking around again. Duty calls. Commence battle for familiar faces. Here we go. I don't know what's about to happen. Mayhap this effort was doomed to failure. Begs mercy of Netherlings, does not fight, does not wish to die. Is that a Vanu being attacked? But by whom? Over there. Imperial troops? Ishgardians, seize them! They'll know where the Archbishop is! Enemy of my enemy. We've no choice. With me, Crimson, protect the Vanu! Huh? Protect the Vanu? Ah! I wasn't looking! Actually, let's kill this guy, the Medicus. He needs to die. Yeah, we've had enough of you, sir. Stop healing everybody. Dogpool said, Crimson, they're building a tower of you in Wakanda. Will you visit them? I don't think I'm welcome there. What are you doing? You're a disgrace to the Vith. Subdue these savages. This Imperial Centurion ain't messing around, dude. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Hoplomachus. Oh, they got a Medicus again. We gotta kill this guy. This little dude right here. He's gotta die. We can't have him keep healing. Alright, now we gotta kill this thing. The 6th Legion gunship. Can the gunship be poisoned? We killed it! We must save the unarmed Vanu Vanu. We did it! Now we'll talk to the Lonu Vanu. Netherlings save Lonu Vanu from certain death. Showers Netherlings with thanks like summer squall. Lonu Vanu knows not what wind bears Netherlings to Cloud Sea, but warmly welcomes them. Shows gratitude where gratitude is due. Devourer of Worlds. Lonu Vanu would like very much for you to enjoy the hospitality of his village. Lonu Vanu owes much and more to Netherlings. As saviors, as heroes, Zundu welcome you. To village we go, to north, come, come! So, the Garleans were searching for the Archbishop and believed that the Vanu Vanu knew something of his whereabouts. Methods notwithstanding, they may have had the right of it. I conclude that we should accept Lonu Vanu's offer of hospitality and visit his village. Okay, so we just gotta make a little journey. We gotta take a journey, Crimson Knights. Come with me. Come. Here we go. I'm not joining this fate. I'm not trying to join this fate. We're just passing through. We're just passing through. Just don't mind us. Another ether current has been attuned. Looking around, seeing if I see any more ether currents to attune. I do see this giant thing. I'm assuming we can attune that, huh? Are you serious? A Widow Wamorakampa. Let's go up here and let's attune this thing. We have attuned it. The Lonu Vanu. Like breeze guides leaves to rest, come and lay down your burdens, netherlings. Lonu Vanu throws wide arms in greeting. Behold, OK Zundu. I behold. I see it. A far warmer welcome than the one you received from the Vundu, I think. Ha! Vundu bluster and blow hither and yon, sound and fury like aimless gale. Eh? What unseen lightning begets such thunderous report? There you are, did you see it? It's that damn flying whale again. The Imperials are after it. Where? I hear a whale. Do you hear it? The white? That's crazy. He's wounded. By the 12, did the beast just eat that island? He was hungry, dude. Oh, insatiable white. Oh, devourer of worlds, why must you torment us? Bah! Lonu Vanu wastes no more words on his unfathomable deeds. Come, netherlings, come and break words with Chief of Zundu. Yes, let us break words with the chief of OK Zundu. With wisdom deep as nethers and eyes clear as cloudless blue, Sonu Vanu speaks for Zundu. Hearken to his words. He looks very chiefy. Netherlings deliver Lonuvanu from claws of steel-shod fiends and prove nobility. He knows not to ignore Zephyr winds and brings before you with all haste. Sonuvanu, soft rains to soothe the heart and sunshine to warm. Gratitude of Sonu, chief of Zundu, is boundless. We are honored to meet you, Chief Sonu. I am Alfino Levier, and these are my companions CrimsonMune and Sid Garland. We are come in search of an airship, a flying vessel of the Nethers, which we believe is somewhere in the Cloud Sea. Ah, like to black steel-shod contraption from which you saved Lonuvanu? Alas, no. That ship belongs to the Garlean Empire, an old enemy of ours, though not the enemy we're looking for at present. The men we seek wear armor of purest white and are led by an older man in white robes. Wait. Lonuvanu hear tell of these Netherlings. You do? Are you certain? As sun rises and falls and returns, we are. Zundu scouts can testify to words of Lonuvanu. Aye, aye. Winds carry purpose of Netherlings to our ears as well. Netherlings seek key to Azizla. Now we're getting somewhere. Tell us, Chief Sonu, what exactly is this Azizla? Beware, Netherlings, for blackest clouds portend greatest danger. Look not into heart of tempest. There lies ancient birthplace of sin, home of forbidden secrets. To speak more is to call the wind. But the white devours isle where key is kept. Deep within bowels of mighty Bismarck it lies, beyond reach of the foolhardy. And beyond ours. Basically, he's saying there's a key and the whale ate it. That's what he's saying. The flying whale ate the key. Rejoice not in his gluttony, Lonuvanu, for a stone gives way to water and wind, all yields to the white. This he knows, Chief Sonu. Madness of Vundu bodes ill for all Vanu. Devourer of Worlds, complete. Black and white. Alfino has that familiar look in his eye, which can mean only one thing. So, Azizla is home to forbidden secrets, accessible only to the bearer of a key which the Archbishop covets. Much as I would like to believe it's safe within the belly of Bismarck, the Knights of the Heavensward wield primal powers. If we do not slay the whale and claim the key first, they surely will. We don't gotta slay it, guys. We just gotta get the whale to poop. That's all we need. We just need the whale poop. There you will find the key. This is the way. Quite how we will go about it is another matter. As was the case in our battle with Leviathan, we are out of our element, and this time we have far fewer allies to call upon. Be that as it may, our customary approach still holds true. We must begin by learning more about the white. Let us each question the residents of the village, then regroup and share our findings anon. Okay. Let's talk to some people. Oh, Lonuvanu. If Netherlings seek knowledge of the white, then speak with Kunu Vali, foremost keeper of tales. But neglect not to present self with humility and respect. As sun yields to moon and moon to sun, netherlings must greet Kunu Valley with a bow. Good to know. Good to know. What ill-mannered beast comes before Kunu Valley and begs to hear tales? None who deserve aught, that much she knows. Now we bow. Oh. Zephyr winds at your back and sunshine to warm your brow, traveler from below. Kunu Valley, keeper of tales, hears your words. And she remembers. In times long ago, in lands elsewhere, before even this cloud sea, and the white is one among many. Newborn, he swims beside his many brothers in seas of endless water. But hated the white is, for his brothers are purest black. So great is their contempt, their loathing, that they turn upon him and rend his flesh asunder. And so he falls, only to rise again, for merciful gods raise him to the heavens, and there he is reborn. The white still longs for the sea to which he cannot return, but in rebirth a splinter of the divine is shared, and so he opens his maw from whence come the clouds, and a new sea is born, home to him alone. Content, he gazes below, and sees others who are as he, hated and hunted. He weeps, and in his benevolence he raises up isles of earth and guides these people to the cloud sea. Such is the tale of his rebirth. And the salvation of the Vanu, may it never be forgot. But this demon which menaces the cloud sea, his rage is that of the Vundu, his hunger that of a wild beast. The isles are his gift to us, yet now he must consume them. Kunu Valley knows no tales like this. Okay, so you're no help, apparently. So according to the Vanu, the Sea of Clouds and the Floating Isles were gifts from Bismarck to his people. Gifts which he's taken to eating, yes. Technically within his rights, I suppose, if perhaps a little ungenerous. Gods, eh? What of you, Alfino? Did you learn aught of value? Alas, no. That is, unless you have an interest in the intricacies of Vanu sky fishing. Sky fishing? My gods, that's it! Alfino, my boy, I could kiss you! But please don't. From what we've observed, Bismarck is a creature of pure instinct, driven primarily by hunger. When wounded by the Imperials, it fled, but not before devouring another island to restore its strength. What I propose is this. We tow a suitably appetizing island through the Sea of Clouds, in essence, fishing for our flying whale. Once we draw Bismarck out of hiding, we shall use dragon killers to fire grapnels into the beast's hide and then reel it in close, enabling our resident Icon Slayer to engage it directly. A bold plan, Master Garland, but an exceedingly dangerous one. Should Crimson fail to subdue the creature, he would almost certainly be eaten along with the rest of your appetizing island. Oh, he won't fail. And if anything does go wrong, I'll be at the helm of the Enterprise, ready to tow him out of trouble. I wouldn't entrust a task like this to anyone else. Nor I. I trust you have no objections to my joining you as well. Not at all. The more the merrier. Right then. It seems the boys and I have a lot of work to do if the Enterprise is to be ready for our fishing trip. While you two need to find me some bait. Not just any island mine. I want a mouthful at most. Alright, so we're going to literally go fishing with an island as bait. Bolt, chain, and island. Alfredo loves it when a plan comes together. What is this? Ether current, okay. Well, you heard, Sid. We need an island to bait the hook. By way of a first step, I propose we speak with Chief Sonu. If the Zundu is concerned by Bismarck's behaviors they've given us to believe, they may well be supportive of our efforts to slay him. I don't like killing whales, man. I don't want to kill a whale. But I think that's where this is all going. The Tramontane is upon us. The white feasts and the Vundu rejoice in his carnage. Hear me, Chief Sonu. This creature, which torments you now, is not the deity who raised up the floating isles and made a gift of them to you. He is a perversion of your beliefs given form by the Vundu, a false savior who consumes that which he should rightly safeguard. Yet it need not be this way, Chief Sonu. We have the power to strike down this impostor, but we must beg of you an island to see it done. Moats against the tempest, in vain do they struggle. Yet who is Sonu to speak of what may be? Perhaps even the Tramontane can turn to the Penente. Very well, Netherlings. When you're ready, tell Zundu scouts what manner of island you require, and they guide you to it. We shall not fail, Chief Sonu. On that, you have my word. Come, Crimson. Let us see how Sid's preparations are progressing. Where is Sid? Where'd he go? Thinking maybe he is up there. So let's go up these stairs. We discovered a new location, and that was enough XP to get us leveled up to level 67. That's hilarious. We need 2.1 million more XP to level up again. Man, Crimson Knights, I'm not gonna lie to you. My ankle is throbbing with pain. Oh, look, there's another ether current. Let's grab it. Let's grab it. Our Asgardian friends have furnished us with dragon killers and ammunition, and I've taken the liberty of procuring a Magitech field generator as well. Rest assured, we've chains to spare, every link forged by the manufacturer's master craftsmen. If you've any lingering doubts as to their strength, know that they were originally intended to bind dragons and were not found wanting. It pleases me to inform you that the Vanu have agreed to furnish us with an island of our choosing. Then all that remains is to confirm the readiness of the poor buggers who will actually be doing the fighting. Crimson, let Wedge know when your party is assembled. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but I don't like this plan. I don't like it one little bit. But I can't help being excited all the same. So tell me, Crimson, are you ready to hunt the white whale? Yeah. After you then, Crimson. All aboard. The limitless blue, hard, is now accessible. Alright, so now we're trying to do a duty. We may have to wait here for like 9 minutes or so, Crimson Knights. Maybe more, maybe less. But we need a party. We need basically a double party because it's going to be 8 of us instead of 4. Augmented ironwork ring of aiming to the Holonic auditor's ring. Okay. We'll equip it. Excellent, excellent. Waiting for a party, Crimson Knights. We're just waiting for a party. Guess we could try, like, looking for 449 yalms to the southwest. I suppose it get southwest is this way. Looking for more ether currents while we wait. $359 yalms to the southwest. I don't see it yet. But that doesn't mean it's not here. $168 yalms to the southwest. Really? You want to die, you Abelathian kite? Alright, so where is this thing? $77 yalms to the east. Is it up here somewhere? There it is. We done found it, Crimson Knights. No nearby currents detected. Let's check out the idling camera. I'm gonna really focus on this little bug. I need to clean my desk, Crimson Knights. I got too much crap on this desk. All right, what are we at? We're now at 9.5 minutes waiting. Unfortunately, no movement yet on forming a party, but these things often is like nothing's happening, and all of a sudden there you go. There it is. We've got a full party, Crimson Knights. The Limitless Blue on Abelathia's spine. We're gonna fight the White Whale. I don't know. Ow. Immediately staggered, okay. Use the field generator. If the island goes, so do you. Alright, so you can see we're being towed along right now. The dragon killers are ready. Get on its back and kill it. Brace yourselves! Focus this one, kill it. All right, good, we killed that one. Kill the beast. All right, we did it, we did it, we did it. Huh. That hurt a little bit, that hurt a little bit. Here it comes. We've lost the generator. No! Killed all those. Divine Veil. Now we got lightning bolted. The dragon killers are ready. All right. We hooked them. Kill the Corona. Is that it? That's all we had to do? It's gotta be more than that, right? Is that it? All right, we got the key, I guess. Bloop. All right, a fourth line of light restored to the crystal. Who said that?
Darkness, light to none, known. Hark. Receiver, blessing, small.
So falls the Lord of Mists, as did all others before him. How many times does this make, warrior of light? Ah, how much you have grown, far beyond the limits of mere mortals.
He has what we seek.
That he does. The key to Azizla and the secrets of Alag.
You ain't gonna take this unless it's through my cold, dead fingers. Okay. Yeah, I guess they agree.
I see you have regained the blessing of light, albeit at a fraction of its former strength.
I knew this was gonna happen. We were gonna do all the hard work to get the key, and then this dude's just gonna take it from us. I knew this was gonna happen.
My thanks to you, Asian. And to you as well, Warrior of Light, for saving us the effort of slaying Bismarck. Now that the key is within our grasp, the path to the heavens shall at last be laid bare.
Ding! If you ever find yourself laughing at that, you might be an evil villain. If you ever find yourself laughing like that.
By our deeds shall the wrongs of antiquity be righted, and man reclaim the reins of history.
I'm not clear on what this laser beam is doing, but I guess we're about to find out. Is this Azizla being like called down from the heavens? Whoa. Whoa. Forgive me, Crimson. Had I known what was happening, mayhap I could have done something to stop them. Last, Wedge and I were still sealed within the engine room and heard naught of the struggle until it was over. And now, for all our efforts, the Archbishop holds the very thing we sought to keep from him. But all is not lost, for we yet live, and we know their destination. Let us give chase and bring an end to their machinations. A difference of opinion. Alphino seems determined to put all thoughts of failure aside and turn his mind to the struggles ahead. We could get a wind-up Cid. Though we failed to secure the key, we must not forget that we succeeded in ridding the realm of another primal, and prevented the Vanu Vanu's lands from being consumed in so doing. The Zundu at least shall be glad of our deeds this day. Let us go and inform Chief Sonu of our victory. Cid and the others will need a moment to tend to the Enterprise besides.
Wait, something is amiss.
They're surrounded!
Imperial troops. And they have already secured the area.
Reveal yourselves at once! And there I was, expecting more beastmen. Who are you?
Who are you?
I thought Ishgardians responsible for the disappearance
Varus
of our scouts, but I
Zosgalvis.
see now that I was mistaken.
Wow.
Just as Wire observed, the Warrior of Light is wont to appear at the most inopportune times.
Warrior of Light? He who bested Van Baelsar?
It would seem that the famous hero of Eorzea seeks Azizlar as well. Hardly unexpected. The secrets of the Allagan's power to bind icons to their will could scarcely fail to interest the scions of the Seventh Dawn. You know as well as we what will ensue should these insatiable creatures be allowed to roam free. That their very existence threatens the life of this star.
What's going on with this guy's lower cheeks?
Disagree on the solution to the problem.
Looks like he's got like, it's like a chipmunk with things in his cheeks. Storing things there.
Genocide has ever been the Empire's favored recourse. And that is why we will continue to oppose your every attempt to claim Eorzea.
You do not hesitate to speak your mind, even when your every word could be your last. Alas, your sentiments betray the narrowness of your view. The fate of Eorzea and its inhabitants is of little concern next to the fate of the world. Tis my solemn charge as Emperor to bring the icons to heel. If this requires the extermination of certain elements, then so be it.
No, don't! They are not his thralls!
Dang! You're like, what the heck?
Where did that come from?
Sid?
Take cover!
Oh. Lucia. Boom!
Your Radiance, we must withdraw.
Okay, how do we miss that ship flying around in the sky? What the heck? That thing's huge!
We shall meet again, Warrior of Light. On that you have my word.
So Garlemald too has designs on Azizlar. But why would the Emperor himself elect to lead the expedition?
I don't know! We're gonna have to find out! Never in my wildest dreams did I think I would stand less than 20 paces from the Emperor of Garlemald, Varus Osgalvis in the flesh. I assume the commander that accompanied him must be the legatus of whom the centurion spoke. Ah, forgive me, this is neither the time nor place for such idle speculation. Pray return to the Enterprise at once. It occurs to me that our friends may have run afoul of Imperial forces as well. I have yet to apprise Chief Sonu of all that has occurred, but once I have, we will rejoin you at the airship. Now we gotta get back to Sid, talk with him. Uh-oh. I did not mean to aggro them. Wait, it ran away? Okay. I'm confused. What? Is this thing running away or what? Like, seems like it ran away. I want to wind up Sid. Thank the 12 you're alive, Crimson. When that battleship appeared and fired on the village, we feared the game was up for you and Alfino. What in the seven hells happened out there? First, the Archbishop turns up with an Ascian in tow, and now the goddamned Emperor pays us a visit? What is this, a procession of notable bastards? Who's next, the Keeper of the Seventh Bloody Gate? I'm like, yes, there he is. No one's so notable, Master Garland. I'm happy to report that the Zundu were overjoyed to learn of Bismarck's demise. Chief Sonu sends his warmest regards, Crimson. There was much talk of westerly winds. Miraculously, none suffered lasting harm during the raid. It would seem the Zundu were taken entirely unawares and wisely chose to offer no resistance. I sense they have no more to fear from the Empire, for the present at least. Had the Emperor truly been intent on their extermination, Oke-Zundu would have already been leveled. Plainly, Varys is only interested in reaching Azizla. Speaking of which, if you're all ready to continue the chase, the Enterprise is as well, shall we? Alright, so let's check. Did we get a new minion? No. Wait. We probably did. Right, here it is. Wind up Sid. Use. Mana Cutter key. An iron key that completes a circuit connecting a Mana Cutter's steering engine. Wind up Alfino we also got. I didn't even see this. Okay, so now if we go to Minion Guide, we can have a wind up Sid. Now we can have a little Sid just following us around. One good turn. Judging from Sid's expression, he has news which he believes will please you. Lest you wonder, Wedge was able to calculate the heading indicated by the beam of light emitted by the key. If Azizla lies in that direction, we'll find it. The Soleil may let may have a lead on us, but she's no Enterprise. We'll catch him. You'll see.
I did not think that I would ever have occasion to pilot a suit of Magitech armor again, least of all under these circumstances. My full name is Lucia Go Junius, and I was born a citizen of Garlemald.
What?
That explains it. When we first met in Ishgard, I very nearly called you Livia.
Sid also has like a British accent? Sheesh.
Livia? Livia Sasjunius? The tribunus who served under Gaius van Baelsar?
Aye, she was my sister, though we spent little time together. After our parents were killed in an uprising, we were sent to live in different households, setting us on separate paths. Livia felt at home on the battlefield and chose to become a soldier, while I underwent training to become a spy.
Then, Ishgard was...
My mission. It was believed that Allagan relics of great worth were stored in the vault, and I was sent to investigate. Though I was given little information at the time, I now suspect I was searching for the key we but recently lost. And then I met Sir Emmerich. It was his usefulness to my mission which prompted me to approach him. But I soon found myself drawn to him for other reasons.
For other reasons, eh?
He too was a prisoner of his past, judged for his heritage as a bastard son of the Archbishop. Yet unlike my sister and I, he did not curse his fate. He simply rose above it. In time, I came to realize that I had found a man worth following. And a new home besides. And when I subsequently confessed all to Sir Emmerich, he was good enough to accept me into his service.
I do not question your loyalty to Sir Emmerich. It is your loyalty to your sister which concerns me.
I have long been of the opinion that those who dwell in the past risk losing sight of their future. My sister fought for her convictions and for those she held dear. So do I. So must we all.
Well, I, for one, am happy to welcome a fellow Garlean to our merry band. Especially one who can make Magitech armor sing.
Chief, we should be getting close.
Once we break through those clouds, we'll be right where the light was pointing. Right where Azizlar should be.
Hold on, everyone!
Follow the light. Why is the sky, like, why does the air look so dirty up here?
Look! I think that's it! Chief, is that... Allagan. Aye. There's no mistaking their handiwork.
What was that?
Some kind of magnetic shield.
Some sort of barrier.
She won't hold, Chief! She's breaking up!
I've lost the auxiliary propeller!
Sid, it's no use! We must return to Ishgard and find another way!
God damn it all! Why do the Allagans always have to make everything so bloody complicated?
As long as we don't fall out of the sky. Ack! We barely finished repairing the damage incurred during our sky fishing trip. On the other hand, any landing you can walk away from, as they say. I can only presume the Soleil passed through the barrier unscathed. That would certainly explain why the Vanu called it a key. The faith that drives us. Achievement unlocked. I'm curious. Okay. All right. Crimson Knights, to be honest with you, I think I need to stop here because my ankle's just hurting a lot. And I want to, like, go to bed and elevate it so that it doesn't get more, like, swollen and stuff. So, let's call it here. Still a relatively close game going on between the Knicks and the Spurs, but the Spurs have the lead with 2.5 minutes to go. We'll see who wins. I was trying to stick it out to the end of the NBA game, yes, but I just gotta go to bed. My ankle is really hurting. But Crimson Knights, this was fun. I'm planning to come back on Wednesday night. It'll be, again, a later and shorter stream. We'll do some more Final Fantasy XIV. On Thursday evening, again, it'll be a shorter stream because I just got stuff like every single night this week. But I'm going to stream on Thursday instead of Friday. And on Thursday, I'm thinking we might try to return back to Armored Core 6 and see if we can't make some progress and beat that level that... just had us stuck the whole time. So, Crimson Knights, thank you so much for joining the stream tonight. Thanks for liking the video. Be subscribed, join, followed on the channel on YouTube and on Twitch. Hope you have a good night, good first half of your week, and I will see you on Wednesday night. Peace out, Crimson Knights. And go Knicks.